Hey, I'm Carrie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. All around, welcome. I'm Carrieblogger, a career freelancer on Fiverr.com, where I've been selling as a Fiverr Pro verified copywriter for about the past 8 years. And in today's chatty, unedited, one take Tuesday video, I am roasting another one of my earliest writing that I delivered to clients on Fiverr. So last week's video got really good response. Thank you guys so much for A, being gentle and kind with me, and then B, just being interested in this kind of content. This time, per your request, I'm going to be doing it a little bit interactively. So I'm going to be going through and highlighting and talking about all the stuff that I don't like about what I wrote the first time. And then down in the description box below, you can find a Google Drive link where this content is. So there's a version of it there. And I encourage you to submit your rewrite to me. So if you're interested in this, you can have a chance at rewriting it yourself, and then I won't say roast because I don't want to be mean to anybody. I will edit, I will talk through the submissions that I get from you, and you have a choice to make it like anonymous, and feel free to just get my candid sharing of advice with the world. So if you would like to be part of a future video, please be sure to take advantage of that. In the description box below is a link for the content itself, and then another link to submit your rewrite. So there we go. Let's dive in. As I mentioned last time, this is exceptionally stressful, and I'm throwing myself at you all, at the virtual wolf. So please be kind, and let's just laugh at how dumb I inevitably was like 7 years ago. So at the time, this was 250 words for $5. It was marketed as an article, although it really was an about page, as we're going to see in a second. And that was from early January 2014 on Fiverr, which was like about a month into when I got my first bump of big traffic. And my husband just arrived, so hopefully this is not too noisy. Let's wait a sec. And I took out the brand name again. I looked them up and I can't actually find if they're even in business anymore or whatever, but just for whatever. Okay. Brand is an organization that acts as a connecting point for the needy and the benevolent, the receivers and the givers. So right away, this is just ridiculously wordy for no reason. So if it's just like brand connects, we'll do this. Brand connects the needy and the benevolent. So all of that can get not there. The receivers and the givers. I don't know if I love, now that the sentence is so short, having those two versions back to back, but I do like the concept of, I don't know, it has a nice little voice to it. Enjoy transparency throughout the gift-giving process and purchase with confidence, knowing that that no money goes to administrative fees. That should be a whole nother sentence. So back then, I just didn't understand how run-on sentences work, apparently. Enjoy transparency throughout the gift-giving process and purchase with confidence. End of sentence. Why is that? Why? No money goes to administrative fees. And then I should probably add, another fact here to round out that sentence. So no money goes to administrative fees and blah, blah, blah. Short, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I can't type. Okay. That's right, because that got chopped off. Brand, but rather your full Amazon purchase price goes to support your intended receiver. Well, I should just do this then. So no money goes to administrative fees. Oh, sorry. So the entire Amazon purchase price, why would that need to be stated that way? So this whole Amazon purchase price thing, I don't get what I was trying to say. But putting these two sentences together helped a bit. So no money goes to administrative fees and the entire Amazon purchase price goes to support your intended receiver. And intended receivers could definitely be stated better. And the recipient, I don't know, goes to support, I don't know, whatever. Wrong. Receivers can register. So I don't know if maybe that's why. I think that this receivers and givers thing might be their language of how they describe it. because I used it again and again. So that might be an actual requirement of them that makes us harder to write. I don't know. Let's assume that's true. So receivers can register through the site and share their stories of need, hardship, and inspiration with the extended brand community. So I personally, as I mentioned last time, I hate when I like repeat and, or I repeat that. Any small word that gets repeated just sounds ridiculous. So in this case, if I can ever use or instead of and to round out a list, like it already makes it less repetitive. So receivers can register through the site and share their stories of need, hardship, or inspiration, because those are 3 different options, with the extended brand community. So that helped a little bit right there. This is just so like straightforward though. It's not, I mean, straightforward's fine, but it's more like instructional in a weird way. I don't know. I don't like it. This is an open, comfortable space where you can request the help that you need and potentially receive help from new friends around the world. That's fine. I think it's just too wordy at the start. Like it needs to be flipped around so that it doesn't say like this is blank, but it's more of like starting with the verb of like you can do this. Like maybe if I said like request help, let's see if I can just rewrite this really quickly. I probably can't. So if I said like request help in a comfortable open space community is probably a better word than space, but I just said community up here, so I'm not going to do that again. Space is TBD, not the best. Request help in a comfortable open space and receive I can't do this on command, and receive, I don't know, and connect with new friends around the world. I don't know. It's not that much better, but at least it's shorter, if nothing else. Okay. Choose Amazon products for yourself and for your family that you need. So that you need, this part is like separate from the products. So it's at like the wrong part of my sentence. So instead of that you need, I would put much needed or something like that. Like if I can shorten it into either a single word or phrase that would attach to the actual word it belongs to, meaning Amazon products, then all of a sudden I'm not at the other half of my sentence thinking, wait, what did I need? Do I need family? Your family that you need? No. Okay, so choose much needed. I don't love this yet, but whatever. Choose much needed Amazon products for yourself, and we don't need to repeat for, right? That's unnecessary. So out, gone. Let's highlight it for good measure. And your family, instead of receiving, oh my God, where does this end? Choose much needed Amazon products for yourself and your family instead of receiving random products that were chosen by someone else or recommended by a governing charity. So the point of this sentence was to point out like a negative existing structure, which is that charity is often not what you actually want or not what you receive or like ask for, and it's random. So that totally makes sense, but it's like so backwards because the important point of the sentence is most often charity products are random or recommended by someone else, and that this is allowing you to choose products personally for you and your family. So it's like those should either be two separate sentences or like completely flipped around. Okay, not good. So this gets flipped backwards, I guess. Okay, brand connects your needs to real people who can and want to help. How would I phrase this punctuation to be better? Who are able to and want to help, who can. I mean, the can and want is fine. Like it's saying, you know, people who have means, people who are interested in helping. Would that be a hyphen? Who can. I don't know if we have a quirky, you know, like down to earth, accessible, we could do that, but I don't really love this right here. So I actually take that back. I don't like that. But can and want to help. It's cute, sentiment, fine, punctuation's a little questionable. So givers have a unique opportunity through brand. So this why is this all the way over here? And it really doesn't even need to be stated at all. We've already said that this is that's what the company does. Oops. Bye. So givers have a unique opportunity. Unique isn't the strongest word. Sometimes I use it. I mean, it's fine, but have a, more than, it's not even just that the word's wrong. It's just it doesn't fit the vibe of this. It's special. Is it heartfelt? Is it important, right? There's some other word that could give more of the emotional value, and unique is not cutting it. Givers have, we'll change the stand, an important opportunity to actually, so this actually is on purpose to say this doesn't normally happen, or it might kind of happen, but it doesn't actually happen. I get it, but it's really clunky in this setting. To meet, talk with, I don't like the with in that sentence. Meet, talk with, and befriend the person that the gifts are going to. Meet, talk with. So again, as I mentioned last time, I really enjoy when I have a list of verbs, but it's especially when there's a qualifier with a verb. So the talk with, engage with, I don't like that the list is mismatched. So some of the verbs are just one word, but talk with has two. So I don't like that that's inconsistent pattern. Okay. Talk with the person that the gifts are going to. So it'd be the gift receiver, right? I mean, gifts are going to is just way too wordy. It could be condensed so much better. Read through stories on the blog and choose the receiver that you would like to help. That should just be a new sentence. Then Skype with them to get to know them. So again, the double them, not ideal. I could have easily written that better. So this should have been a new sentence. More highlight, why not? Even more important than the physical items that you can help with. That should not even be part of the sentence. It's not necessary to say. Even more important than the physical items. That's all I needed to know. It's important. Why would I repeat the word important in that same sentence? What was I doing? It's important that you share your friendship, compassion, and understanding. So the sentiment of that, great. It's pointing out, there's a deeper value to this service than just buying people stuff. The other half of the value. But again, putting this as I mentioned last time, putting a list of 3 at the end of a sentence often makes it just feel you're kind of delaying the inevitable. So I don't love that. Flipping that around might be better. Brand believes that friendship is the best gift, and they're dedicated to connecting people for that purpose. So I don't actually remember writing this, to be honest. This was from 2014, but I don't know why this is written in third person, unless it's being posted elsewhere as a third-party thing. Assuming that this was an about page, which is how I'm going to be rewriting it when I do, I would think that it needs to be in first person. So at brand, we believe. So we'll change that. At brand, we believe, that makes it more focused, meaningful, powerful at the end, that friendship is the best gift. And we are dedicated to connecting people for that purpose. So finishing with that purpose is kind of weak because it's pulling back to something I previously said, and it doesn't say it explicitly. So if you were skim reading or whatever, at the very end you say for that purpose. Well, what purpose was that? And then you have to go back and reread something else in the sentence. And my email just popped up, so let's not show that. Okay, so honestly, this is way better, I think, than the blog that I wrote last time and roasted on my channel for the life coaching thing. So there's actually way more also information in here, I think, about the system. So again, to recap, if you are interested in rewriting this yourself and making it a lot better, the receivers and givers thing is something that the brand is set up as their lingo for how this works. I don't need to restate it. It says it in here. Like the facts are in here. I think that the value of their story is in here, and it's not terribly written. It's just not great. So there's definitely room for improvement. I encourage you guys to please go ahead and rewrite this. Show me what you got. Because this is all made up at this point. Feel free to, twist some of the details around or whatever. Like you don't have to be this literal with this very limited amount of information that I've included here. But I'm so curious to see what you guys come up with. And then I also will be rewriting this as well and showing you my edit next week or, sometime. This Friday coming up, I'm going to be posting the edit reveal from last week. So I don't know, timeline's a little iffy with how the Tuesday, Thursday works out, but Tuesday, Friday, I'm excited. So this is a really, really fun little series, I guess, that is now happening. And I'm excited to have you guys along for the journey. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for being kind. And I hope you're doing really well with work and life and otherwise. And yeah, see ya. Bye.